Oh
Let's get
yeah.
this party started. Oh, and Tracy, don't say, "Oh yeah, I literally just came up with that rule just now." I'm looking at the clock, going, "Okay, let's go ahead and do our 10 minutes of absolutely nothing whatsoever." All right, here we go. Let's go. Um, Again, let's go ahead and get into re-entering systemic racism. We have started on the categories of they breaking down the categories of systemic racism. The last one that we did was healthcare. So let's go ahead and jump into the next one, which is education.
The education system has hurt people of color more than others. Students of color generally have less educational opportunities. They generally do worse on standardized tests. They are less likely to graduate from high school or go to college. When they do go to college, the colleges are lower quality. Black college students owe around $7,000 more in student loan debt than white college students. Students of color have less access to advanced classes. There is evidence that non-black teachers set lower expectations for black students. They are 54% less likely than white students to get recommended for gifted classes. Schools are highly segregated by skin color. Most schools where the majority are students of color are in the inner cities and slums. Because most public schools are funded primarily through property taxes, schools where the majority are students of color are often underfunded compared to majority white schools.
So I really have nothing to really add to that. It's really a subject that we've already talked about on this show in great lengths. Underfunded school, overcrowded schools was something that he didn't say. Being bused far further than your white counterparts. I can't stress enough about the underfunding. I mean, I really, really, really can't. I mean, first of all, we're already talking about a school system in a whole that's underfunded. Teachers are being paid. It is literally, and I'm pretty sure that I'll get caught off by this or somebody by saying this. I can't think of an employee where you have to provide your equipment because you ran out. And it's for doing your job. Now, I remember it used to be like that. Don't get me wrong, but they stopped doing it a long time ago. I remember we had to buy uniforms for fast food and everything, and then they'll give us the money back and stuff like that, just to make sure you were serious. But, teachers in the United States are the only ones that literally have to be the ones who have to practically fund their classrooms. That's on its face. But what we're talking about are black schools where the teachers can't. They literally can't even do that. They don't have the funds school-wise, let alone in their personal income to fund it. So kids go further and further back into education. Now, my next tangent is always going to be that we're already trying to erase Black history as it possibly is, but that's another topic for another day. Theas, go ahead.